episode 5 of Teed Up, where everyone's a sports expert.
A podcast that makes students care about sports.
We're an original podcast created and produced by Long Beach State student-run newspaper, The Long Beach Current.
I'm Brandon Rodriguez.
And I'm Gianna Echeverria. Across the table from us, we have 2 returning members, but 1 coveted veteran, Maddie C. Welcome back to the pod. Happy to have you.
Thank you for having me, guys.
And then, of course, Junior as well. Just to get it started, Maddie's back on campus. Had a position here with the LBSU athletics program. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so wrapping up the last couple weeks at Long Beach for the second time saying goodbye. But yeah, I work for the communications department with athletics. This is like my 3rd different department. I was in marketing, and then I was in doing content last year, and now communications. But yeah, just at the soccer games, a lot with Junior, pumping out all the stories. But yeah, just doing different press releases. Writing style's pretty different because I like to be opinionated in my articles the last couple of years, and I don't get to do that, but that's all right.
Right.
So, but yeah, I've enjoyed my time there.
Cool. Well,
How does it feel to be on this side of the table now? I know you did interview me in the past, so it is kind of funny to be the one to interview you now. But honestly, I want to congratulate you on things because you are killing it. And tell us a little bit about that, like just the post-grad life.
Yeah, so it's not easy. If I'm being honest, there's been over 100 applications to all kinds of places all over the country. And I was lucky enough to get one to finally land through an interview with the Sacramento Kings. So I'm going to be starting that with the NBA season. Super excited about that. Professional sports has been what I've wanted to do ever since I could run around, basically. Once I realized I wasn't going to be on the field playing, I quickly pivoted.
I'm dead.
Once I realized, all right, I'm 5'8", not that athletic, probably not going to play in the NBA or the MLB, so... But yeah, so I'm pumped about that. But yeah, honestly, I like being on this side of the table more. I like being interviewed more than putting in the actual work, so yeah.
Well, I guess, so obviously you're moving up there. What's, the biggest thing you're looking forward to besides just, being in the facility and, working there?
Honestly, I've only been to Sacramento once in my entire life, but it's Northern California. I have a lot of family up there, so it's it's California still, and it's still Northern California, but it's also an entirely new city and kind of region that I haven't explored, which I'm looking forward to. I've not spent much time in Sacramento at all. Looking forward to going to NBA games. That's gonna be awesome. I'm pretty pumped. Be saving up all my money to go to one Warriors game a year back in their peak days when the tickets were outrageous, and now I'll be getting paid to go watch Steph Curry play a couple times. Once on my birthday too. They're in Sacramento on my birthday, so it was meant to be, I guess.
Match made in heaven. I love that.
Light the beam for Matt. Light the beam.
Congrats, Matt.
Thank you.
Well, the real reason we wanted to bring you guys on was because we wanted to just do a lovely little NFL episode now that the season has started, dedicate our time to the National Football League. But Maddie, you mentioned, we know, everyone already knows, you're a 49ers fan, you're from the Bay. Y'all are 2-0. Other teams are also 2-0. But how do you feel? My team. How do you feel about the next few games coming up? Will you maintain that undefeated status?
Well, the Niners are a really hard team to diagnose this year because there's so many external factors with injuries and everything. It's tough to kind of pinpoint how I feel about the Niners just yet. I'm sure you feel the exact same way. We got the Cardinals coming up this week, which we struggle against for some reason during the entire Kyler Murray era. So it'll be interesting to see that. But I think the Niners will definitely be in the hunt for the division crown this year. And I feel solid, but not amazing as I once did a couple years ago.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean,
yeah, that's a good follow-up.
I don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
I'm not confident with Mac Jones. I know he just threw 3 touchdowns.
I know.
Give him
I've
time
been a
in the
Mac
last game.
Jones hater. I'm not even gonna lie. Mac
Yeah.
Jones hater since like 2021.
Yeah, since the moment he came in the league. It's since the moment we were projected to draft him. That's why I ended up making the poor decision of getting a Trey Lance jersey. No need to talk about that. But I don't feel confident. The injuries, it's just the unfortunate part that we've faced as 49er fans, and I think that's the thing that's cursing us again this year. If all goes well, I think we could be a division crown, but if it all goes wrong, we could be at the bottom as well. So
The
that's just
injuries
scary
are
part.
moderate though compared to last year.
year.
CMC only played like 3 or 4 games last year.
Not good.
He had that. Purdy was hurt. We had a bunch of other guys that had more significant injuries. Ricky Pearsall got shot.
Yeah.
No one got shot this offseason, so that's good.
Yeah, that was a setback.
Purdy will be back in a couple weeks. Kittle will be back in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
No life-threatening injuries, which is
Yeah.
good. So
We got Brian Robinson now on one note, but
yeah, we got both players in the league who got shot. So
Well,
we're battle tested.
we're battle tested indeed.
Yep.
We've been through war and back.
That reminds me of, have you guys seen like that fantasy draft video of the guy talking about the dude who drafted both of them on the fantasy team? It's like, you drafted 2 kids who just got shot.
That's
Hilarious.
crazy. Oh man, I don't even know how to continue forward.
That's Union City, but or Union Square, my bad. But
Is Union Square, San Francisco. Shout out Tenderloin.
Best
That-
steakhouse in San Francisco.
to segue into the good parts of the 49ers, what have you liked so far? Maybe some of the rookies. So far, we do have a big rookie presence on this team. What have you liked from the 49ers so far this year?
Well, shout out to the best linebacker in the NFL, Fred Warner. He took home NFC Defensive Player of the Week last week, so that was another thing. Nick Bosa looked good in week 1. Got that game-winning sack, or forced the fumble at the end. That's looked good. The defense has looked decent. I like what I'm seeing there. I think McCaffrey, the first few drives of the season against the Seahawks were a little slow, but he also didn't play in the preseason, and he only played 3 games last year. So you keep ramping him up. I think that'll be even better as time goes on, hopefully. And you got Brian Robinson Jr. That's a really good running back, too, to have to complement McCaffrey. So I think things are looking up, and those are things I like. And then I didn't get to catch most of the game last week, but Mac Jones did play pretty decently, good enough to win against the worst team in the league, though. But, so we'll see.
Can I ask about the Winters? I don't think anybody expected him to have the season he's putting up so far in these last 2 games. What have you seen from D. Winters?
I'm ready for winter. I've liked what I've seen from him. Really optimistic showing from him the first 2 weeks. Hopefully he continues to play like this, especially without guys out there like Dre Greenlaw, losing him. So I'm interested to see what happens with him going forward, but I'm like what I see so far.
Okay. Outside of just the 49ers, who's like a star in the league that you're like following, or not a star, maybe like an underdog that you didn't expect the performance out of that they've been showing more?
Well, me and Brandon both, what's it called, to give some love to your team, I guess. Some love, emphasis on that. He was my pick to win MVP last year,
Yep.
which was really dumb for me because like sophomore quarterbacks tend to
Yeah.
decline.
Yeah.
But he's looked super good.
Yeah.
You guys have beaten like 2 of the top 3 teams in the NFC from last year.
And like
handedly.
with the showing, like we beat them, like we won. That was a clear-cut win, deservedly so.
Yeah. So I'm a Jordan Love enjoyer. I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can respect that.
So I think he's shown. I think run it back. He'll be my MVP pick again.
Okay.
So yeah.
I agree with you on that one too. Jordan Love is still my MVP pick. I know
There
a lot
we
of
go.
people, it's a major hot take, but
Yeah.
I'll stand by it. I really think that he's going to be a 40-plus touchdown quarterback in this league,
Okay.
and people will be getting used to that. So on that note,
Yeah.
not every one of our teams is 2-0. Junior,
Have you declared a team?
Nope.
Okay.
but he has a favorite player, and that
Yeah.
player is Lamar Jackson.
Shout out
Action
Chaco.
Jackson.
Shout out John.
Shout out Chaco.
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Action Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, 1-1 due to, the Bills, but What have you seen from them this season, and how's that optimism just stood out, even though you guys are 1-1?
I mean, that first game, that genuinely pissed me off. Like, bro, I've never been mad at a football game, and I'm not even a fan of them too. Like, genuinely, like, bro, they were up like 15 with like 3 minutes left. Like, dude.
We were going to the movies.
Yeah.
We were like, all right, this game's over.
Yeah, it was like a Monday. No, yeah, it was a Monday night, right? Or Sunday night. Sunday night. Yeah, it was like a night game, and I remember like I was watching. Yeah, I was watching, and I was like, oh yeah, I turned it off.
Yeah, like bro, they had a 99.1% chance to win that game. I'm pretty sure it was probably even like higher than that. But yeah, I mean, that game pissed me off, and it's just because like, bro, all of the Ravens' big losses are never really on Lamar. It's always on his team. Like last year against the Bills, Mark Andrew drops the 2-point conversion. Right?
No.
God,
and I think the year before that was like Rice fumbled, or who was it? No, Flowers. One of them fumbled.
Flowers. I think it's Flowers.
Yeah, Flowers or Hollywood Brown, one of them. But they're still a good team. You know, they have stars all around. I'm not worried about them. I think they could still win. They can make it all the way.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
John Harbaugh, coach of the Ravens, has blown 17.
Yeah.
Is it double-digit lead? No, I don't. I think it's either double-digit leads or 15-point plus leads.
Yeah.
I saw some comparisons to Doc Rivers of the NBA.
Oh.
Is that? I feel like those are honestly, they both won a Super Bowl and a finals earlier in their career.
Yeah.
And since then, there's been a lot of having good teams, but not really producing down the line. Is that a fair comparison?
I think it is. I think Lamar saved his career, if I'm being honest. If Lamar didn't pan out to what he is, they wouldn't really be winning, if I'm being honest. Like, that team around Lamar is decent. That defense is good. But Lamar doesn't really get that much support, like, wide receiver-wise. Like, besides Henry, those are back.
There are many, like, times where the Ravens go into the season as like Super Bowl contenders, or like even at the beginning of playoffs, it's like, oh yeah, the Ravens have they have it. So, and then poor John Harbaugh. Yeah, no, I feel like he doesn't want to be known as this, but I think he's like the most notorious lead choker head coach.
Would you rather have him or Kyle Shanahan?
I would take John Harbaugh, just because he has that Super Bowl. Yeah, Kyle does not have it, so I'm always holding that one on Kyle.
And I'd pin the blame on Kyle Shanahan and the 3 Super Bowls he's been in on him. The most out of any one person to point at. Yeah, it's him.
That's a good camera angle to get. The moment you said that, me and Matt looked at each other.
Sorry, Kyle.
We know a thing or two about choking.
Junior, can I talk about some of those rookies on the Ravens? Because 2 people that stood out to me in this draft were, I'm all of a sudden blanking on his name, but Mike, is it Mike? I'm so sorry about that. But Malachi
Starks. He's gonna come after you once he sees this.
Malachi's
on his name.
He's gonna lose it.
Yeah, Malachi Starks was one of the safeties.
Look it up.
And the defensive end, I was so high on him all of a sudden. Is it Mike?
Green.
Mike Green. Yes. Yeah. How have they looked to you
He's
so far?
high on Mike Green, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
really
super
hyped
high
about
on Mike
him.
Green, then forgot his name.
I mean, that, like I said earlier, literally a couple seconds ago, that defense is amazing. Like, I generally sold again. I mean, you can't really put that blame against them, against the Bills, but yeah, that defense has looked tremendous. I mean, you also got like Kyle. So you have veterans on that team as well. Even Kyle's still young.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of young talent and veteran-wise as well. So that defense looks nice. I mean, it didn't look that good against the Bills, but at the same time, you're going up against Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Dude literally won MVP last year.
Yeah.
Should have been Lamar.
I was gonna say maybe not rightfully so.
But yeah, that defense looks good, and I do think they make the Super Bowl still. If Lamar does not get sold.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then that goes to my following question. We're gonna talk Super Bowl matchups. So you have the Ravens going. Oof. Who's their competitor?
Maddie, you go first. I want to hear Maddie's. I got to think.
I want to hear Maddie's.
Unbiased or?
Yes. Yeah, unbiased.
Yes.
Because then that'll help me.
The Niners are not making the Super Bowl, respectfully.
The thing is, I wouldn't really say they are either. But every single time in my lifetime, there's only been 3 outcomes to Niner seasons. So basically in the past 22 years, they either miss the playoffs make the NFC Championship game or make the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
Yeah.
So if they make it into the playoffs, which I think they will,
they're going to make it to an NFC Championship game versus the Packers where they'll lose.
and we know how that
And
goes.
then-
We know how that goes. The Packers
nah.
cannot beat the 49ers when it matters.
Okay.
How many times has it been in the playoffs? I was at the last one in Green Bay when you guys were the number 1 seed. And you guys put up 10 points as a 1 seed in the freezing cold against a California
In
team.
the freezing
And
cold.
Mr.
And then that was the
Yeah, it was
game where
19-10.
Robbie
But
Gould
that
closed us
was-
out.
Yep.
But
That was
was
like
Robbie
the Robbie
Gould.
That
Gould
was like
said
Big
the
Love, wasn't it?
notorious
Okay,
Packers home.
Yeah.
I went to 2
Yeah,
months
right?
ago. Yeah,
So
we beat him in the playoffs again, though.
Low-key, hey, Baby Love low-key almost beat you guys, though.
Yeah.
So, like, and that's young.
We're not
Okay,
playing
so-
horseshoes, though.
So that
almost
that's gonna
doesn't
be my-
count.
That's going to be my
I
Super Bowl
made,
prediction.
I made this comparison like when we were talking about our like script and stuff where I was just saying that like I feel like the age average of the Packers works to their benefit and it kind of gives me OKC vibes. Like
No, yeah.
I see them
Young
like
talent.
being that young talent that's like so hungry and like still
Yeah.
competing. And I feel like y'all like are just sad. Like y'all are sad right now. Like I don't know, easiest schedule in the league.
No,
you
you
make it
guys
to the
are.
playoffs. Like
Yeah.
you could be a first round exit if you do.
Never seen it happen.
Never seen it.
Okay, here's the other thing that'll happen, though.
There's a first time for
if the
everything.
trends continue.
Yes.
Jordan Love wins MVP, he wins the Super Bowl this year, and then for the next 15 years, he's got great teams just like Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers had, and he doesn't win anything. They win 1 Super Bowl in like year 3 or 4, and then they don't do anything the rest of their career.
You know, there's a first time for everything. The trend can change. Like
So either it's Niners in the Super Bowl, and we blow a double-digit point lead,
you
or
don't.
Jordan
You
Love,
just said you
or
don't think
Jordan.
they're going.
Yeah, I don't see any way.
I can't pick against them.
Yes,
no.
you can. No, the Packers are making it for the NFC. Point
Yeah,
blank.
I'm going to go Packers, Ravens.
Okay. I want it.
And I'll take
I'm not going to
Ravens.
pick the Eagles.
No,
I generally
exactly.
don't not like the Packers.
that's-
So
Eagles, too.
Packers.
They're a little bro.
Don't throw shade to the Packers. Packers, Bills is me.
Packers, Bills. Okay.
I
I like
obviously want
Josh
the Packers
Allen.
to win, but I wouldn't be mad at a Bills Super Bowl.
I would.
As long as it's the Bills, or as long as it's not the Chiefs, I don't really care.
Or,
Okay.
or the Eagles.
Yeah, or the Eagles.
Wait,
That
what
was a
about you?
Super Bowl from hell.
What do you think?
Unfortunately,
I would have buried my own grave that day.
unfortunately, Eagles will be in the Super Bowl.
Shut the. We like
Unfortunately,
Superstar? No, I'm
Eagles will be
kidding.
there,
No, they
but
won't.
they will be going against the Buffalo Bills. I think this is Josh Allen's. I know he had an MVP season, but I see him topping that season. He just seems. I mean, that comeback against the Ravens, I think he is now playoff ready.
He's been.
Super
Yeah,
Bowl's in
I
Santa
think
Clara
he
this year
is,
too.
like, his team.
That's his hometown. Well, not his hometown, but
He's
his,
from up north. Yeah.
Yeah, his team growing up. So even more fitting.
Yep.
Are you going? Sit.
Kings ain't paying that much.
I'm dead. All right. Well, now that we know that the Packers will win the Super Bowl this year, kind of talking about hot headlines from around the NFL. We had a headline that came out a few days ago saying that Shador said no to the Ravens. I'm gonna call BS, but what do y'all think?
I think he for sure did. I think he for sure said no to them, but
That's a
And,
terrible take, though. Or
you think he should have went there? I don't think he should.
100%.
No. Dude,
Are you kidding me?
Lamar
To you,
he
it's
is
like
not
getting
good.
like
Okay, you slip to the 5th round. You're not
you don't
going
have
to
the
start.
right to say
You're
no
not going
to
to start.
anybody though.
Well, obviously, you're
And
not gonna
he's
start.
not even the. Is he
But-
even the second string quarterback?
No, he's a
He's a
third.
third.
No.
But,
Why
yeah.
would you not want to go to the Ravens for the past ever since John Harbaugh got there for like the past 20 years? They've been super stable organization. They've had Joe
Winning
Flacco.
seasons.
Lamar sat behind Joe Flacco. I'm not gonna say
Yeah, but-
he's ever gonna
See,
become
that's why.
anything in Baltimore, but if there's anyone to sit behind and learn, it's Lamar Jackson.
And
Who's
John
an MVP,
Harbaugh.
and John Harbaugh.
John Harbaugh is a fantastic.
So you're going to the Browns, who have been the worst or one of the worst organizations in all of
No.
sports
No, I
the past
could- yeah.
30 years.
I could definitely see that point, but I think he just wanted to start. He wanted to get a starting job.
He wanted to start?
I think that he believes in himself. You know, he's confident. in
Sure,
himself,
yeah, Dion
right?
energy.
So I think he wanted to go to the Browns to prove that he could be a starter. He could prove that he could win the starting job because look at his competition in that quarterback room. It's
Yeah.
nothing crazy. If you go to the Ravens, they're gonna sit behind Lamar. And who knows if you ever even get a shot on the field that entire season, whereas the Brown season could be so bad that he might end up getting a shot as a starter.
But if he ends up getting a shot on the field with the Browns, it's because they're absolutely terrible.
No, exactly,
by
yeah.
that point. And then he's going to go out there with no offensive line and get chased around.
Well,
which is
yeah.
what happened in the preseason,
But,
and he looked terrible.
I mean, honestly, like, you want to be on a team where you could play.
I get his thinking, but as having a
like he bet on
former
himself.
Hall of Famer dad, he needs to be like, okay, I've been in the league. Go to Baltimore.
What's the humble? I think the adult and humble choice would have been to go to Baltimore.
But if there's a
100%.
Hall of Famer that's not humble, it's prime time.
That's true.
So, like, yeah, probably, I think it makes sense that he said no. Like, knowing who he is and where he comes from, it makes sense that he said no, but I think it was a stupid choice.
Yeah, I would agree with that it's a dumb choice, but I would agree with Junior that I do see that he wanted an actual competition.
Yeah, for sure.
He wanted quarterback competition. He wanted to go somewhere where he had the opportunity to compete and actually start. So I can't necessarily blame him on that decision. But I do see your guys' point, because if ever, God forbid, Lamar Jackson goes down, but, you're the next guy in line with a great team in front of you.
That's
so that there's that scenario, but likely you would want to go to a team like, I don't know, Seattle, the Browns, and actually
get a
have an
shot.
opportunity to compete.
That's what I think.
I see his thinking, but big picture, he should have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would have been more beneficial to his career had he gone to Baltimore.
Yeah. Because
Really?
now.
Yes, 100%.
See,
What?
but that's the thing. It depends what type of career that you want.
What type of career is
doesn't
he going
wanna
to get
be-
starting in Cleveland?
He doesn't want to
Exactly.
be that role player dude who's just waiting on his opportunity. He wants to be the number one dude. He wants to be
In
the Madden
Cleveland?
cover dude.
Cleveland is where you go to die.
Yeah.
There has not been a
We enjoy
quarterback to
football.
pan out there
No,
for 30
no,
years.
once.
Their
Not once,
thinking
and that was
is like that's why he went to Colorado. Colorado's not a big school as well in football. He knows that he could bring them up. He wants to be that dude to change the system, change everything about them. He goes
Some
to
organizations, though, are just cursed.
Baltimore. Okay,
Like,
yeah,
if I'm
but,
being
like,
honest.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's not the greatest place to go to, but at the end of the day, bro, he's gonna go there to at least get the starting job. That's why he went there.
Yeah.
Like we all know that's why.
Well, yeah. Yeah, silly choice, whatever.
Bengals need a quarterback.
They're gonna get Joe. They're gonna get Joe. They're gonna start Shadar. Look,
Andrew Luck 2.0.
bro, I genuinely feel bad for that dude, bro.
Okay, so we'll go into our another point. Tom Brady was found in the coaching booth with the Raiders after saying he was going to distance himself. Now Raiders will be playing the Bears this week, and I believe he's going to be commentating that game. Matt, what's your kind of take on that, especially Junior? What's your take on that?
Or do you not care?
Tom Brady cheating? Never. That would never happen. He would never do that.
Gate,
Um,
tuck rule.
The NFL is going to do whatever they can to have Tom Brady in a booth. He's the greatest football player of all time. They're going to do whatever they can to have Tom Brady there. And they're probably also going to do, just like MLB and Shohei, I'm not going to get into that fully. You never want to really, if there's a greatest player of a generation of all, maybe of all time, you're not going to go hard on them when something of a controversy comes
Are you
up.
saying Shohei gambled?
I'm just saying that I don't think me and Matt had those conversations before, but
I don't care. Is that wrong
I'm-
to say? Like, what? Like, I guess my confusion kind of lies in like, what could he really be plotting
Possibly
up?
do, yeah.
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 As a commentator and a
Exactly.
like partial owner of a team, like.
Well, what
And for
partial?
the Raiders?
What? I get that. That's another thing.
Like,
it's the
who
Raiders.
gives a hell?
Yeah.
The Raiders
And they're playing
are
the
cheating.
Bears, bro.
But what
Yeah,
part?
Like, come on.
Right.
No
Yeah,
one cares about
like,
them.
it's
like,
the Bears.
No one cares about this
Like Caleb
matchup.
Williams, my guy, USC, but bro,
Yeah.
come on.
Those are two really good points.
Yeah, like-
But also, what partial owner is in a coaching booth with a headset on like an offensive coordinator?
Hey, but we see
But
the
I don't
Colts,
honestly
we see
care.
the Colts owner now on the sidelines.
That's true.
Jerry Jones was the first to like start that, like being a present owner, and then now like I don't think it's wrong to have the owner in the booth. However, it didn't look like he was just present. It looked like he was low key working.
They let everyone on the sidelines these days. You got Bill Belichick, got his girlfriend on the field.
She's like 20
UCLA lets me on the field.
Hey. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
not worked out.
They give anyone a press pass nowadays.
I know.
Okay. I see what you did.
Junior, can I ask you, since you are a USC fan,
Yes, sir.
what have you seen with the quarterback development of Caleb Williams?
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I was literally
The
talking to you,
silent-
Brandon. I was like, bro, I think they're gonna beat the Vikings. Like, he's gonna beat JJ. Like, JJ's not that guy. Like, I was literally telling you, like, bro, I'm betting on JJ's under. Like, bro. But Caleb, man, I genuinely don't know what he's doing out there. Like, this dude went from the Heisman to making no showtime, playtime, big time plays. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his confidence.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's him not watching film, because that dude has an ego. We know that. Like, so maybe that. It might just be him mentally, but like I see him. He has games where he's like, we could see Caleb from college.
Yeah.
But there's games where it's like, well, the second string can low-key make a competition with this dude.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't think the Bears O-line helps him at all. Like, he has the wide receivers, you know, but I don't know. He's been disappointing to me. But I wish him nothing but the best.
Yeah. Obviously, I really don't mess with anyone that's in the NFC North.
Yeah.
However, I did like Caleb Williams coming
Yeah.
out of college. I thought he was kind of like an enigma. Like, he kind of had an energy about him, and it has completely fizzled, in my opinion, since
Yeah.
being in the NFL. And I don't know if that's because he's in Chicago and, like, there's no, like, confidence within in
Exactly.
the locker room kind of a thing,
Mhm.
which is how I feel like it is. But I feel like because you're at USC, you're at
LA.
big glitz and glamour,
Yeah.
SoCal, like, we know what that does for players.
Yep.
So I feel like he just kind of was diminished by the Chicago wins.
I don't think he has a spark.
No, it's gone.
I think Chicago, obviously they're not the best organization, but that fan base is good.
Mhm.
But I think he just doesn't like playing there.
Yeah.
Like, he's played in Oklahoma, Cali, but I think Chicago is a different animal.
I think it would be a different quarterback if even he was in somewhere like, even though they're like trash, like even in somewhere like New York, where like he
Yeah.
could still be that city boy
That
and
big
have that
guy.
like vibe.
Big
Yeah.
city, big guy.
Yeah, and not that Chicago is a
I was
small
gonna say,
city.
Chicago's like,
Sorry,
yeah,
yes,
like third
yes.
biggest.
I think he's like a coastal, like, I don't know. I've never been to Chicago, so maybe I can't speak on that. But I've been to New York and I've been to LA, and the vibe, like when you're there, like you can feel like any person on the street can feel like the biggest star
Oh, yeah.
in the world. You know what I mean? So I just feel like maybe he misses that.
I think he might have lost a little love for the game. I think,
Mm.
you know, going from winning the Heisman, then you're like, dang, I gotta go play for the Bears. Like, you know what I mean? But
Yes.
I think he might have lost a little love and a little passion for it, and I think he needs to start winning to gain it back. He needs to build that team chemistry, because it doesn't even look like he has a good connection with the team, if we're being honest. I mean, we already know what he was saying before he even got drafted.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, they can't take pictures or they can't talk to me unless they make plays or something like that.
Yeah.
That dude was making some crazy statements. So I
Yeah.
think that already killed the locker room. Like, I don't think he's the glue guy in the locker room.
Yeah.
And as a quarterback, you gotta be that dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, Lamar is the perfect example of being the glue guy. With Mark Ingram years back, you know. But I don't think Caleb Williams is happy there in that situation, and I don't think his team around him is happy to have him, if I'm being honest.
Can you compare that mentality of Shador Sanders and Caleb Williams? Because like, what was the difference within those drafts? Because I know they had similar kind
That's
of
true.
takes during that. What's your perspective on that?
The thing about that is I think Caleb proved himself in college. I'm not saying Shador wasn't that guy in college. He was good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But,
under his
dude,
dad.
you got daddy's ball, throwing the ball every play. Caleb, Nader, he was an offensive threat, but he won the Heisman for a reason, honestly. But I do see the similarities, but I think Caleb did prove himself more in college. I mean, you played at Oklahoma, SEC ball, you play at USC, and Shador was just at Colorado, you know, throwing the rock every play. Like, I don't think I've seen him run the ball 2 times in a drive.
Just like dominating
Yeah,
on Pac-12
so-
teams. Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the comp levels, it's way different. Caleb had winning years, winning seasons, but I think Caleb did take it a little more overboard than Shador, I would say, of what he was saying, even though he did prove himself more. But yeah, I do see the similarities.
Okay.
Want to move?
I got one question for
Yeah,
you
what's up?
about
For me,
Caleb Williams, yes.
I like being on this side of the table.
My bad.
What's up? What's up?
You got a fit account on Instagram.
I
all
do,
right?
yeah.
Did you guys
Shout out.
Maddie's
That's
tapped
style
in.
of a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Period. Okay.
Did you guys see what Caleb Williams was wearing week 1?
I seen his nails.
Not I'm not even talking about that. He was wearing a gray long sleeve, like half worn like undershirt.
Oh, you're talking
And
about his
people were
game
just-
drip.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
terrible.
Wait, I'm
so
sorry.
if you're gonna wear that, you gotta
Oh,
be good.
under his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
Oh,
terrible.
no.
And
Like,
usually, and usually that guy has like drip on
Exactly.
the
If
side.
you're
I'm
talking
gonna
about losing
insert a
his
clip.
swag, losing
No,
the
that's
aura.
what I'm saying. I think
I'm
he lost
inserting a
his
clip.
spark. Like he.
Yeah, he looks
legit
like my
lost his
dad
spark.
playing pickup at in
literally.
Central Park with
Like-
his gray Hanes underneath.
And
Like-
it wasn't even like a plain gray undershirt.
Oh.
It was like the midst one too that just looks like tacky. Like,
Oh, it's like heathered. Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay, yeah, I'm putting up a
That's
photo.
like-
I'm so sorry.
Photo of
Yeah,
his game day drip. That's
yeah, that's
He's lost
I'm
all
saying, yeah,
aura.
he lost
It's
his
gone,
spark.
it's
I
gone.
genuinely think he lost his spark. It's either he's gonna go in a madman era of where he's just gonna focus completely on winning. He's gonna delete social media, delete like all the little tacky stuff that he does off the field, and go a madman of watching film, being that dude to win, or he's just gonna fall off completely, which would be sad to see.
it would be sad.
Because I was thinking about becoming a Bears fan. Because like Brandon knows me,
Yeah,
I'm a
big
fan of
USC.
players and
Yeah.
I'm a fan of USC.
Yeah.
So I support my guys there, and I was like, you know what? This dude won the Heisman. I don't have a team. Chicago's not a good team, so it's not a bandwagon either. I could have went there, but looks like I made a good choice of not to.
Well, I believe this was conducted on you when you came on, teed up, but we have a quarterback blind ranking for you guys.
Specifically NFC quarterbacks.
Yes, so
NFC.
keep that in
Exact
mind.
same thing. All right.
Exact same
Number one.
thing.
Keep that
How
in
many?
mind, but we'll
10.
riff
10?
and
Oh.
go out of 10, yeah.
You
Okay.
did that to me as well.
Hard, bro.
Okay.
10?
All right, ready? Your first quarterback is Jared Goff.
Oh,
4.
gosh.
4.
Five.
Wait, should we put it on the...
Yeah, can we write it down so I can
Okay.
remember? I read like, have you seen like the David No books? Like in elementary.
Oh,
That's like
yeah.
my handwriting.
Jared Goff?
Oh, yeah.
You have Goff at 4.
All right,
Go.
next quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Top 3.
He's won a Super.
You're not putting him top 3?
Whoa.
I have him 3.
He's definitely a... Sorry, this is your blind ranking.
I have him.
I also have to remember that the NFC isn't that strong in quarterbacks. Yeah, 3, I guess.
Okay.
And honestly, if we were going before this season started, I would have him at 2. But this dude literally didn't, like, I don't think he has a passing touchdown this year at all.
I don't think he
Yeah,
has
he
one.
doesn't.
Yeah.
And all his like rushing touchdowns are like 2 yards or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
It's a
100 yards
push,
in the
push,
last
push,
game.
push. Yeah. All right, we've got Purdy.
Is there an 11?
Yeah, it's giving.
It's giving bottom 3.
Yeah, you could put him last. See what happened last time he was last. Mr.
Mr.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, 1 and 2 is available too. That's good.
Well, I think he's better than Jared Goff, but put him at 5.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, you have to remember the NFC quarterback.
I think you're making a
Room.
mistake here.
Dude, I'll put him at like 7.
All right. Go.
All right, Michael Penix of the Atlanta Falcons.
My guy. That's a dog. He's going to be a
Oh,
dog.
we were
My
just talking about
guy.
that the other day. Yeah, we were.
Okay.
I put him at like 9.
Oh,
no,
hell.
I promise you Penix will have
Maybe
a better
like
career
8.
than Purdy. Bro.
We're talking about right now.
Oh, but I know, but like I'm
Maybe-
saying, that dude-
Brock Purdy's won like 5 playoff games.
Look at the teams that he had around him, bro. Come on. Let's be real.
Weapon.
I could have
Hey,
won
Trey
it.
Lance
I
had
could've
that
won
same
it.
team
He
around
could've
him.
won out
That
here,
dude
bro.
sucks.
Yeah, well, he's also.
Hey, Trey Lance balled in the preseason, bro.
He balled.
He
He
took
Bro, I
over.
could ball in the preseason.
You take over Herbert. We
You're playing like my grandma's left bench, like in the preseason.
Those guys are going to be bagging groceries like in a couple weeks. Like, come on.
Flipping burgers, you know. All right, Penix. Vale?
Highest I could do is 8.
Can you agree on 8?
I like
Eh,
that.
all right.
I like that.
Eh.
That boy's a slinger, bro. You know.
God, if no one was
Do you want to
talking.
have the privilege of
LDND.
announcing this one?
Yeah.
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
I put him at 1.
Give me one.
putting him at
Wait,
2.
are we? Yeah, sorry. Final get or final
Wait, who's
answer?
left in the NFC?
Jane Daniels. That's what I put it to.
Final answer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll put him at
I'm
1.
not putting Love above Daniels.
You're not?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's do 2. I don't know though. This year, what's it
No,
called?
I think Love's great.
Yeah, but I think Jaden Daniels might regress.
One off
Second year, they always
No, yeah,
regress.
he already has.
I know.
Yeah, his first 2 games he already has.
He just beat him last week.
Like by.
Yeah.
I had him at 1.
I mean, we could, but
That's my MVP pick too. That's Brandon's MVP pick.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
put him at 1.
Yeah, rightfully so.
And things are really gonna get interesting from
You're
here.
dead wrong.
like
Gets interesting from here. Now we have Mr. Dakota Prescott, Dak Prescott.
Dak. Mac, Dak,
I'm not
attack.
a Dak guy at all.
I don't know anyone that's a Dak guy. Unless you're a Cal's fan.
I
7.
would say, yeah. 6 or 7.
You guys set that one up on purpose.
Yeah.
See, boys.
I agree with that one.
I feel like no one calls him Prescott. You know how like everyone goes by their last
yeah,
name, but like
for real.
that's Dak.
I know, if you were just like Prescott,
Yeah.
I'd been
Can
like,
you imagine? Imagine
Prescott.
if I wrote Prescott. No. All right, Kyler Murray.
you had to put Michael Penix at 8.
Dude, have you been seeing how Murray's been playing for the past season? Exactly.
I see
Michael
that
Penix,
argument.
how many games has he played? Like 5?
And that boy balling. He's slinging that thing.
All right, put him at 9.
Yep.
I would agree with that one.
I agree.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who did I say? Oh, Murray.
Kyler Murray, yeah.
Kyler Murray, yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
That
kind of
dude
been a
has
little
not
questionable.
been playing
Yeah.
good at all.
I don't know anyone.
He got like 2 years left to prove himself.
Yeah, Caleb Williams looks like him, unfortunately. But,
Literally.
all right, Baker.
6.
Oh yes, it's
Perfect.
actually good. Yeah.
This is just how I'm. Now he's gonna throw us like Mac Jones or something, and we're gonna have to put him at 2.
No, we got 10.
Yeah, you got 10 still.
We're doing good.
So, and we have Caleb Williams.
10.
And then, sorry.
I actually think this is like
As long as he doesn't give us, it would
So
be
your
foolish
number
to leave
2 is
Jaden Daniels
yeah.
off.
this dude's gonna give Sam Darnold.
Is that really him?
Yeah.
This is
Oh, I knew it.
honestly not even blind ranking. This is how I'd rank
This
them.
is your
I think.
NFC. These are not top 10, but this is a good.
I think
I'm
that's
happy with that
literally a
list.
perfect list.
I'm happy with that list.
Do you agree with the Hurts at 3? still?
No.
Yeah, I would put Hurts above Love and Daniels.
I think Hurts is still number 1.
We talk about
Yeah, I
we
do
talk
not.
about Purdy having a good team.
I would
There you
say-
go, Saquon.
I
Oh,
would say-
I'm at the 1 yard line.
But even
Push
be-
my ass in.
Here you
Even
go,
before,
Devonta Smith.
even before Saquon.
I will
That dude
say,
balled.
I will say, if this is a current list, like of history, what these people
I
have
think
done, Hurts
current
goes
week
1.
2, week 3
If this
list,
goes projected list, this is correct to me.
projected.
Yeah,
Hurts
like
already
it-
got a ring though. So
No,
Love
I'm
got a
saying
win,
like
too.
just like for the season, like
Oh
the
yeah, for the
playoffs,
season, yeah,
right?
like current week 2.
But
yeah.
like this, like if we're talking just history, he goes obviously at first.
Oh yeah.
But I think this is good.
I
I'm
think
not
currently-
willing to say Jalen Hurts is the best
Can we have
quarterback in
that
the
conversation
NFC.
real quick? Why does Jalen Hurts not get the system
The Purdy,
quarterback? Yeah. He's had the most
AJ
elite
Brown,
team.
Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley. Oh yeah, he's a great quarterback.
I don't know.
I mean, but Devontae and him both came in young. It's not like Devontae was a certified star wide receiver when he got in.
But he
was
won
good
a
as
But
college.
now he's good.
Yeah,
And
but
he's
that's
good.
not his fault that they drafted him with him.
True.
And that's also why they did, because they both play together.
But he also won the Heisman.
That's
in
just
college,
W
so-
drafting.
Yeah.
The Eagles are a good draft. They got AJ Brown for cheap. That's not their fault.
Yeah, but
the
that's not
Titans.
Purdy's fault either that we
Yeah,
got good
Purdy, yeah.
players.
But the thing is, if you're really
We just pick and
watching
choose who
if
we
you
wanna
really watch
criticize.
Purdy playing QB compared to Hurts, are we dead ass gonna say that Purdy's better than Hurts? Let's be real.
Purdy has a top 2 MVP finish. I don't believe Jalen
No.
Hurts
Who
does.
else was in that MVP conversation? Though, last
Lamar.
year? One, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
But the
but
year
before,
after Rodgers
below
won?
Purdy, who else was in that talks?
CMC.
CMC. They just didn't
Wait,
want to
who
give it to him
else?
because he's a running back. I don't know who else. That's why that season did not
Yeah.
have any standout players.
was
Lamar
Dak.
took it over.
It was Dak Prescott.
Oh yeah, this is exactly my point.
goes-
This is exactly my point, bro. That was like the
Brandon, we
easiest-
don't count after 3. It's top 3, and we don't count the rest.
That was exactly my point.
Keep your mouth shut.
They didn't want to give it to running back CMC, which I love CMC that year too. It's just that no one else had a really good year that year.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why you really finished that
It still
high.
happened.
He still doesn't
That
get
was
love
that
for
year
extending
that y'all made it
plays.
to
So
Super
we're
Bowl.
celebrating second place finishes now?
But he also doesn't get love for
I'm not.
extending plays. That's something that
Yeah.
I don't understand.
No, I don't think
the conversation
Purdy's a
with
bad-
He's got
quarterback.
happy feet.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a bad quarterback, but you guys are definitely delusional on his success, though.
I didn't put him above Hurts though.
You wanted to put him higher.
No, I'm just saying Jalen Hurts isn't number one.
I would put him at 2.
I think he's perfect
top
right
2.
there.
I think he's top 2.
Well, there's a
I would
big
put
NFC
Daniels below
quarterback we're
Hurts.
missing.
If we're going off
Oh, I think Matthew
success,
Stafford is a great quarterback.
like
That's
Daniels
so
ball
true.
Oh yeah, you didn't even put Matthew. Thank God,
Yeah.
because that's exactly who I envisioned you putting, like Jaden Daniels, Baker at the
thought-
end.
I feel like if
I thought they were
Stafford
gonna
was
give
on
us
this
the
I
worst.
list,
completely
he's
forgot
like
about
here.
Stafford.
Ooh.
Huh?
Stafford's here on my list.
Hey Matt, what's your opinion on Matthew Stafford?
Do you hate him a lot?
He's a dog.
Matthew
I don't hate him a
Stafford's a
lot, but
great
I
quarterback.
don't like him because he's on the Rams. But I wish the Niners would have traded for him like
That
4 or
dude's a
5 years
dog.
ago when the Rams did.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
wasn't
I
he
think we
available
won the
this
Super Bowl.
That was
offseason too for a
amazing.
trade? Went to the Rams.
Kinda, but now
Because of
he's
his
like
injury, right?
now
Yeah.
he's 5 years older than that.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Yeah, he's a Ram till he dies now. So
Yeah,
I like
it's-
Stafford. I do be throwing dots.
yeah.
I think
Well,
it's a good list.
good list. Yeah, proud of
Yeah.
you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Sad to not see Jane Daniels at 1, but that's okay.
I'm not.
No, yeah, I would put Hurts above Daniels too.
That's only because Matt got on me for putting Jane Daniels at 1, which lived
Yeah.
to actually be a very
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
pick.
True. But in the first 2 games, I don't know,
Yeah.
has he done anything crazy yet? Like
That's why.
No, nothing crazy.
Like
No.
his playoff run was insane last season.
Yeah.
Like you got to show out if you're trying to like maintain that reputation.
But that's why, like, Love did the same thing when he was young too.
Yeah.
That's why. And he almost beat you guys.
And then threw a pick or throwing across
Oh
the
my
field.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gianna, but
It's okay. You're gonna be crying your eyes
He's
out
gotta
when
get down.
we finally beat you in the NFC Championship game this year.
I don't even
What
think
are
the
you
Niners
Talking about
make it that far.
hypotheticals.
Talk
You don't
about
even think the Niners will make
hypothetical.
it that far.
No.
Bing, bing.
That's a fair thing to say.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not.
a
I'm
fair
not.
thing
I'm
to
not.
say.
I'm not
You're not
disregarding
combating
that, but I'm just delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valid.
I would like to quote the great Robbie Gould and Jimmy Garoppolo, but I cannot
Great
say that on
Jimmy G.
camera.
Jimmy G in 20.
Look up that mic'd up moment
Yeah.
from
No,
after
it's
the
there.
game-winning field
Oh,
goal.
I know what he said.
Yeah. And
He was not like
He grew up a Bears fan. That's all you need to know.
Well,
Oh, and Robbie Gould was a Bear too. Yeah,
he was a
that
Bear
makes
as well.
sense,
Yeah.
yeah, and he was also Robbie Gould,
Yeah.
sassy MFer. But
Yeah. Robbie Gould. Oh yeah.
that fool was sassy.
Yeah, he was for
He
a
was.
kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no, he had a whatever.
I don't
Aside
want
from
to
miss
that.
him every day.
by quoting them
Yeah,
on the podcast.
Don't please don't do that. I know what you're talking about. Everyone knows what you're talking about. It's fine. Well, we do want to say thank you for listening to this episode of Teed Up. For more content, you can follow our socials at LB Current.
Thank you for our producers, Gianna Echeverria and Dante Estrada. Thank you, Madison, for returning.
Thanks, Junior, for coming on last minute. We appreciate you too.
Welcome.
But yeah, we'll see you next time, and hopefully, obviously, best of luck in Sacramento. Very proud of you over here at
Thank
the
you,
LBC.
thank you.
Yeah, we're all celebrating for you at the Long Beach
For
Current.
Maddie, we'll
Yeah.
we'll put some hearts up this time. All right.